Hi, and welcome to Between the Lines. I'm Jade,
And I'm Laura.
and we're here to talk everything health, wellness,
Relationships, sex life.
homeschooling, and everything in between. Today, we are talking about what is your why, or some people know it as your North Star, or what are your main values.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a nice one. I think it's a chance for us to tell people who we are, what we're about. And it's also a really nice way to keep us accountable as well of
Yeah.
who we are and what we're about.
Yeah. It's nice to talk about these things as well. It just brings back to what's important to you and the joys in your life.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Do you want to go first or?
Yeah. Relationships.
Yep.
What is my why, my values? Trust
Yep.
is probably the biggest.
Yep.
Trust and appreciation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Trust and care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling cared for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And cared about.
Yeah.
Is a big one for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that particularly with Scott or with your broader relationship?
With my broader relationships.
Yeah.
I think, as you know, my family history, I don't have a great family history. And I think that sort of comes out in that I don't want to, I want to be cared for and I want to be loved.
You put a lot of care
And
into what you do, your business, and the people around you put a lot of effort in.
And I
Always
think
go the
that's-
extra mile.
I think that's a projection of my values
Mm.
because I want to care about everyone. I
Yeah.
project that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. What is your values around family?
Respect.
Yep.
Respect.
This is actually really tricky, isn't it?
Yeah. Guess I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
With relationships wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would be respect, communication, and either trust or honesty.
Yeah.
So I guess if those are the things that I talk to the kids most about.
Yep. Yeah, we often talk about boundaries, respect, being able to voice your opinion, but
Mhm.
doing it in a respectful way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely important.
Yeah, that's something that we definitely focus on a lot at home is it's okay to have a different opinion to me and it's okay to not like that I'm telling you how to do something.
Yeah.
But if you're going to rebut against me, at least do it respectfully.
Yes.
I don't want the little sassy crap that I'm getting from my tween.
And
2-year-old. Yeah,
that's definitely a work in progress.
absolutely. I think for us, something that's really important to us is obviously coming from, well, as I've said before, I came from quite a low socioeconomic background. My mum was a single mum doing what she could, but obviously there wasn't a lot of money for anything.
Yeah.
And I have wasted a lot of money over the years. So one of the values that definitely I didn't realize I had until recently was that I wanted to build wealth for my daughter.
Yeah.
I wanted to build that long-term generational wealth, not so that she could have everything handed to her on a platter, but so that she didn't have to worry as much.
Yeah.
And I want to build her relationship with money so she is aware of spending and budgets and so that I'm building her up for success in the future. So she doesn't repeat the same mistakes that I made, that my mum made, that I'm sure my grandparents made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. An understanding of how it works as well. And
yeah,
thinking towards the future a little bit more. I was thinking the other one would probably be the lack mentality when it relates to money.
Yep.
So not saying things like, there's not enough, we don't have enough.
Yep.
And even that relates to, I can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Or I'm not good enough. That sort of mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So empowering each other in our family.
Yeah, absolutely. Empowering is, well, as you know, that's the core value that we put on our gym shirts, right? Which was empower, care, and family.
Yeah.
And that is probably the heart of everything that I do. So
Yeah.
my little family is what guides every decision I make.
Yeah.
I want to empower everyone around me, and I care about everyone around me.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in my life, I love you deeply.
Yeah.
And I'll do everything I can for you.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes I might disappear off into my own little world and, jade land and work my 70 hours a week and, don't communicate, just know that I still love you and I still care for you.
Absolutely do.
I just have to do what I have to do sometimes.
Yeah, and there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like to be busy. I don't like not to work. I like to be busy. I like to. Actually, we was having a business meeting the other day and my mentor said to me, well, when you take on a lot of these tasks yourself, that I'll do it myself tasks, what do you get out of it? And I realized that I enjoy seeing what I can achieve.
So you like empowering yourself.
I like empowering myself. I
Yeah.
like seeing what I can achieve.
Yeah.
So I like building an app.
Yeah.
Running 2 businesses.
Mhm.
It's just all things that I do all my marketing and I'm like, but all right, cool. I picked up new customers. It's because I did it.
Yeah.
I built this website and I really like it.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yeah.
So it's about empowering myself. That is that core value of empowerment.
Yeah. I feel exactly the same. It definitely was my driving force to be in the fitness industry.
Yep.
To empower myself
Yep.
and to empower others.
Yep.
And perhaps it's another reason why we homeschool. It's to see the growth of people and them getting something, and it's that light in their eyes.
Yep.
And yeah, it's like seeing people glow, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
How does your values, when you have to make decisions, do you go back to your values? Do you feel them in your core? Like, are you well aware of them? I know at the start of this chat, we both struggled to sort of verbalize them.
Yeah.
But do they help guide all your decisions in your daily life?
I would say so, yeah,
Yep.
because I chose the path that I wanted to with my career fairly young and early. So knowing what I wanted to do,
Yep.
what lit me up.
Okay.
And yeah, Mike and I always discuss what we're going to do and
Yep.
if it's the right path for us
Okay.
and for the kids. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. I feel like sometimes I've steered away from my values.
Okay. In what way?
Drinking,
Okay.
family's a big value for me, but
Yeah.
that sort of took away from my family.
Yeah.
So I have previously steered away from my values, spending money,
Yeah.
those sorts of things. But I feel like I'm getting better now as I get closer to 40, I feel like I've sort of had a light bulb moment. And I feel like all these things, maybe I just finally became an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm now quite present with my values.
Yeah.
And I feel like now 90% of my decisions are based around my values.
Yeah.
And is this going to help me achieve what I want to achieve?
Yeah. Yeah.
And my goals are based around my values. Are my goals going to get me closer to the person that I want to be?
Yeah. Yeah. I think in the past I haven't stuck to my values.
Definitely not. Are you an adult now
There's
too?
been twists and turns for sure. And that was, lacking in self-worth. So, finding you and your gym was a massive step in being around people that really care. Yeah.
Yeah. You coming into our lives was definitely a very big reminder of that I want to be out there connecting with people and I want to be helping people and I want to be able to care for as many people as I can.
Yeah. Me coming into
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. You were definitely I don't know, as I said, like you stepped into the gym and you just brought this, I don't know, this aura about you and I knew you were the person for me. Yeah. And I knew you were the person that was going to be a big part of my life.
Yeah.
And here we are. But yeah, I was definitely lacking where I could move forward.
Okay.
Yeah. And you definitely came in and helped me just by being you.
Oh, that means a lot. The feeling is mutual. Like I said, it was a hard time with where I was at. And you came in, and it was just that one session that we did together, and it really had a massive impact on me. And I was like, wow, she really wants me to do well. She's really like cheering for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm hooked.
Because I think that there's enough in this world to cheer for everyone.
Yeah.
And I often say that with business. Like, I don't feel like you have to be an asshole to be good at business.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely feel, and that's probably like just a value that's with me my entire life. I generally feel like there's enough in this world for everyone to succeed.
Yeah. And that's such a beautiful outlook.
And people say it all the time, but you don't often see people
Actioning that.
actioning it.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of my mission in my life, is to be able to action that.
Well, then you're just focusing, you're just you doing you, and what you need and who you need will gravitate towards you, and what everyone else needs will go for them, and that's all good.
And I don't get it perfect all the time. No one does. I'll let you in on a secret. Early days of you joining the gym, and I watched you progress, and I came home one day to Scott, and I'm like, she is doing so well, and I'm so proud. And but I'm stuck in this feedback loop where I'm like, I want you to do really well, but I want you to slow down. This will get take me. See, so I don't always do it well. But I climbed over that hurdle pretty quickly.
Okay.
But and there was a couple of weeks there, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's human nature, you know, and it can be competitive. And I see these young girls coming in, and I'm like, damn, like she's already lifting that. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It pushes us both, you know.
It does, yeah.
You inspire me. Yes, in fitness, but actually in all the things that you take on, and how you put your nose to the grindstone, you just keep going. You just don't give up.
You inspire me to be a better mum.
Even when I say I'm yelling at my kids.
Even when I'm yelling at the kids, you have just this pure, unconditional love that I witness with your kids. And you inspire me to be a better mum.
Thank you so much.
You're an amazing mum, and you inspire me to be a better mum. I haven't had that mum role model. So to be able to have you in my life and be that role model for me means the absolute world.
Well, thank you.
I feel like this one's just turned into a it's a love off here. I love you more. We're not allowed to say that here. And I used to, when Alice was little, she'd go, I love you, and go, I love you more. We don't love each other more than that. We love each other the same. So we don't do
all
I love
equal.
It's all equal. But yeah, it does come down to, even when you have those little hiccups in life where, the jealousy creeps in, or, you're looking out at others.
Yeah.
Remembering what your North Star is, remembering what your core values are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And aiming for them.
Yeah.
Because the grass always looks greener on the other side.
Yeah.
And stepping away from your values to move towards someone else's grass only will have you having regret and guilt. And
like getting at cheeks, you don't like that grass.
That's a good one. I like it. Damn buffalo.
Well, but it's true, and everyone has their own background and their own beliefs. And if you're always trying to compare yourself to them, it's just not going to work.
No.
In the end.
No, it's definitely not going to work in the end. It just won't. So yeah, something that I like to do is I do like to write down personality traits or things about myself that I want to keep doing.
Oh, that's
the
awesome.
person that I am.
Yeah.
And the person that I want to be.
Yeah.
So I do that every couple of months. And then I sort of list things next to it that go, is that... So I list things next to it that I've done that makes me that person.
Yeah.
Because when you tell yourself or you show your brain evidence that you are being that person, then your brain believes you are that person. So it continues on that same path.
Yeah. I haven't written it down, but I do have those mental thoughts when I'm facing a lack mentality.
Yep.
I turn it around to I am abundant and
Yep.
what is abundant in my life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all about, people, people's core value could be that they want to be rich or they want to be wealthy, but you need to define what your rich and your wealthy is.
Yeah.
But you need to define what for you makes that end goal part of your values. You want to be a nice person, but what does that entail?
Yeah.
What do you believe makes you a nice person?
Yeah.
What's your why, and why, what are you doing that gets you there?
Yeah, because you wouldn't already have it within you if you didn't want to be that. So it is there.
Yeah.
Even if you're struggling to find it some days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys.
That's enough loving off for one.
Well, we were going to talk about our why, and then all of a sudden it turned into a love off.
Well,
But
it seems like we're each other's why.
But thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.
Feel free to comment.
I challenge all of you to find someone in your life that you appreciate. I think that's a good one for today. Find someone in your life that you appreciate and tell them.
Yeah.
Because they are a big part of your why.
Yeah.
And without them, you might not be able to reach your why.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice way of looking at it.
So that's a good one. Please, flick us some comments, flick us some ideas for some future podcasts, and we hope to see you soon.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye. Bye.